What is up, Nickheads? Yeah, we've just looped back round to the start on that one now. What's up, Nickheads? Yes, it turns out the collective name for all of you has been staring me in the face this entire time. No, not like that. We're not just repeating it all over again. Although it does feel a little bit like Groundhog Day sometimes. You're getting another triple today. Wednesday was the day off. So I spent it just sort of crashed out, relaxing, chilling, just recharging my energy. No, didn't do that at all. Went to see a couple of shows, went to help a mate do some filming while they were flyering, and then went and met a couple of friends for drinks, and then after that went on for more drinks at Laughing Horse's 20th anniversary party until 3 in the morning. Yes, look, it was good fun. I had a fun day and it was nice to have a bit of a blowout and unwind. It may have been slightly unwise. I probably should have rested a little bit more. Hey ho. Thursday, back into the grind. Thursday was technically a show day. However, let's face it, who fucking knows by this point? Whatever it was. Time of death, 10:04 p.m. No, I'm not going to change this. This is going to be the joke every time. Rest in peace. We hardly knew ye. Yep, another no-show. It was very quiet in Newtown on Thursday. A lot of people have been saying that Fringe numbers are down this year. It does feel like it. It does feel like there's fewer people. I think the venue I'm in is just a hard sell. There's not as many people on the Newtown side looking for Fringe stuff as there is in Old Town. I wasn't the only one that cancelled that day. There was a couple of other shows in my venue that had no people turn up. Once again, I was very lucky in that a mate of mine, Carl Kazana, he turned up, so I had someone to sit and have a pint with instead of doing the show. So yeah, every time I've had to cancel a show, I have had at least one friend turn up so I can sit and have a pint with someone. So that has been very nice. I haven't had to just stand in an empty room, sadly pack up my stuff, and then with that kind of sad Snoopy music playing, trudge my way with my head down back to the accommodation. So that's been a positive way of doing it. And then yesterday, Friday, I had 10 pre-sales randomly. So there you go. That's the pendulum swing of being at the Fringe. No idea why 10 people had bought tickets to that specific day. 8 of them turned up, and then managed to get another 5 on the door. 2 of whom walked out, which is just par for the course now. I'm pretty used to that. The only frustrating thing with people walking out is it's very hard to close the door to my room from the outside. So effectively they walked out and the door's left open, and then you can hear all the people noisily walking past to go to the toilet outside my room. So at one point in between characters, I had to sort of break the show, sprint across the room, close the door and sprint back to the stage. But no, last night's show was great. If anything, maybe even slightly better than the one where I had 16 people in. So I had more people in for the 16, but I only knew one person in the audience last night. So, of the ones that stayed, 10 complete strangers, and they all really enjoyed the show. I got a really good response out of the audience, so that was lovely. It, in fact, ran slightly long because people were laughing. Good problem to have. For the rest of the run though, I've got 2 pre-sales, one on Monday, one on Tuesday. So that is it. So I am gonna have to hustle and flyer. I don't like it and I'm not good at it, as evidenced by the lack of people coming to my show. I also, I also should have pulled my finger out and got myself a load of extra spots booked. I haven't. I've got another 5 spots coming up in the next week, but it probably would have been good to have more. I was trying not to do what I did last year though, which was do loads and loads of extra spots as well as the show and then make myself ill. The energy level required for doing the full show this year over the split bill last year is vastly different. Vastly different. Yep, I've been to see some shows. I realised actually in the last update, I didn't mention a show that I went to see twice and is one of my most beloved of shows to go to. And that is, of course, the Alternative Comedy Memorial Society, or ACMS, that runs Sunday to Wednesday up here from like 11:55 to 3 a.m. I didn't make the full show on both, I have to admit. I made the first two segments on one and the first segment on another. But I am going back. Well, I'm definitely going back next Wednesday because I've got a spot at 2 a.m. But it's on my day off, so at least I can rest beforehand. And I am very much looking forward to that because that is my audience as well. That is the sort of people that will come to the show. So yes, so I forgot to mention ACMS, which is a crime because I love it. Also, I've been to see a couple more of John Luke Roberts' shows. So I've now seen all of his shows, not here. I've watched 3 here, but in total, I've watched them over the years. I've now seen all of his shows and they were great. Also, really good to see those. I went to see Lara Ricote, which I saw as a work in progress last year. So it's really interesting to see this year what's been more sort of shaped and firmed up in it. Really enjoyed that. She's really good. Went to see a sort of clowning character type show called Knight with a K, about a medieval knight and his horse. That was great. That was right up my street. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And also went to see Abby Wambao with her show, the first 3 minutes of 17 shows, which I would say very much actually is the sort of show I am trying to make, but much, much better. Really funny, but also moving and heartfelt. A great combination of like high concept, but sort of genuine emotional content and very funny. So yeah, but that's probably one of my recommendations of the Fringe, that show. And also met up with a long-term friend that I don't see very often for dinner on, let's say, Thursday. Days have kind of blurred into one now, really. It really is just day. What day is it? It's day. That's how it goes. But yeah, it was nice to go and sit and have a meal like a normal human being with another normal human being. So that was good fun. We are now entering a stretch where I have one pre-sale on Monday, one pre-sale on Tuesday, and that is it for the rest of the run. So will we be seeing my humorous time of death video once again, or maybe several onces again? Who knows? Who knows? Time will tell. Anyway, back out, onwards, upwards, etc. Toodle and pip.